Well, let's all cross our fingers that my internet in my car is going to be strong enough. So if you can't hear me, please let me know. Mike, nice to see you. How is the connection, guys? Is it a struggle bus or is it okay? Really counting on this to not be a disaster because it's going to be a pretty boring couple of hours because I don't really want to go spend any money. I already spent a little money, got a new vest. Don't need to spend any more. Hello, Evan, Chevy Jim, Andrew, of course, Mike. Nice to see you guys. Oh my gosh, it is a good connection. Yes. Okay, so what am I doing in Ann Arbor? Why wouldn't I be here, right? My kids are huge Michigan fans. My husband's a huge Michigan fan, so I'm a huge Michigan fan. My mother-in-law bought the kids tickets to the men's basketball game. Nick, it's okay. Well, I mean, better than nothing. So my mother-in-law for the Christmas for the boys got them tickets to the game, and they are there now. So today was the day, and my worrywart eldest son was all concerned about parking and weather and this and that. So I agreed to just drive them. So I am mom Uber mom, super Uber mom. And it's been a pretty fun day so far. Went shopping, that's about it. Dropped them off. Got them some Sharpies just in case they run into some of their favorite players. Hi, Jill. Hi, everybody. Hey, Beverly. So I had to go buy a 2-pack of Sharpies because, I don't have like 40 Sharpies at home already, but who would have thought to bring those? So, no, I'm not driving, though I am a fully licensed, insured, registered vehicle driver. So if I wanted to drive, I could. But no, I'm sitting in a parking lot because I don't know. I thought about going shopping. Then I thought, you know what? Oh, the video is freezing but catching up. Sorry about that. Let me see if I shut off my phone's Wi-Fi. Oh my God, my phone is still on the Domino's Pizza Wi-Fi. That's pretty funny. Let's see if I do that, if it helps. Maybe I'll turn off my Bluetooth too. Anyway, so I'm killing time. And instead of spending money, I figured I would come and, see what's going on with people. I was hoping to be able to share the baby pig videos, but not in the cards. I can't find them on my phone, on the computer, if that makes sense. Everything is numbered. Like, why doesn't it go by date and time? But I will do, Mike has said he will do this with me, a premiere of the live stream when I get my pig video all put together because they're super cute. See Nanny? Uh-oh, hold on. My car just shut off because I've been sitting here too long. Let's make sure my internet doesn't shut off. It didn't yet, but okay. There we go. So burning that gas. Okay, so a couple things. If you didn't catch the video yesterday that Mike did, there was Sue, his probate guru, and myself and Mike did a video on the sister's testimony in the Hillegas Handy, Nevada case. Very interesting. I actually enjoyed reading the comments because they're kind of all over the place as far as like who thinks what is going on and, should you give brother the benefit of the doubt? Did he think that maybe he was doing the right thing by, essentially kidnapping his mom out of a nursing home that he didn't think she wanted to be in. Now, again, she doesn't have the capacity to make those decisions. So the court had appointed a sister to have the capacity to do that as the guardian. But it does raise interesting questions about people that have family members in these facilities, because it does sometimes feel that families look at it as they're imprisoned there and they can't do anything to get them out. And again, if a person is of sound mind, then there's a difference between your competency to have the ability to make business contracts and that sort of thing versus your competency to squeeze or blink or nod or verbalize what you want to have done for your care. So important distinction there. With care, it's a lesser standard. And so when you have a family member that is with it enough to know that they don't want to be in a care facility, they don't have to stay there. Now, the care facility probably wants you to stay there, right? They get money for you to be there. If it's Medicaid or something, they get paid. But if your family member doesn't want to be there, or you are that person that doesn't want to be there, they cannot hold you against your will. Unless there is a court order saying you are placed there in that facility, you don't have to be there. And it's not kidnapping, I guess. Oh, God, here we go. I'm not giving legal advice. This is not legal advice. Don't take this as legal advice. Talk to an attorney in your state or country or Providence or wherever you are. But if you have a fully competent parent that doesn't have a court order saying that they have to be in the facility, I don't believe it's kidnapping for you to go and take them out of that facility if they ask you to. So hopefully that's okay. Jerry, I didn't forget about you guys. I mean, everybody's over there and it's kind of moving a little quick. But so if you have questions about that kind of distinction between criminal law and probate law and kidnapping versus carrying out your loved one's wishes, you definitely need to talk to an attorney. And I found it really interesting the other day when I was just listening, because I was driving. You can listen and drive just like a radio, right? I was listening to the one person's testimony, and I cannot remember if it was Hilligus or Handy. But anyway, the officer told him, you need to get a civil attorney and go through this civil process. But I almost feel like that could have been construed and twisted around by them to say, oh, this isn't criminal. It's just civil. What's the worst that's going to happen to me if I go and take my mom, or I go help my friend take his mom out of a facility? If you're telling me it's a civil matter, it's not a criminal matter, then they may be able to have this argument that they believed it to be a civil matter based on the officer's opinion, the person that's in a position of authority, and therefore they shouldn't be held criminally responsible for the actions that they took. And again, like I said, a defense of others claim, something like that. People did raise interesting arguments. And again, I have not watched all of it. So it's take it for what it's worth, right? Like, obviously, if somebody's going to sit and watch all 40 hours of the testimony each week, you're going to have a better, understanding. But, certainly could be the defense of, when he didn't take her home from the hospital. There's reasons why right after a procedure, you may want your loved one to go to a facility, because if she just had a pacemaker installed, the level of care that might be needed for her is certainly more than somebody who didn't just have some sort of a surgery. So if his reasoning was, I'm not taking her home because I don't feel equipped to take care of her, and you should put her into a facility for rehab type purposes until they say she's good to go and come home, then I can see why he would have refused to pick her up. Sister, on the other hand, apparently felt that she was equipped to handle mom. Okay, so sister takes her home. She starts caring for her. But if sister realizes I'm in over my head, kind of like brother might have said, look, you're in over your head. She just had a pacemaker put in. You need to have her in a facility for a while. Maybe that's why then she should go into a facility. But again, you look at with guardianships through probate court in Michigan, you want the least restrictive environment and the least restrictive decision making taken into account here. The judge wants to try to give the person as much say in their care and well-being as they're able to give. Again, if you have an elderly patient with dementia or Alzheimer's that's past the point where they can even have a few lucid moments of telling what they want, then the court's relying on that guardian to make the decision. So again, can't stress it enough. If you are over 40 years old, like some of us, you really need to sit down, talk to your family members about what you want to have happen, and get it in writing. go to an attorney, get a medical power of attorney or living will, whatever you want to call it, get a durable financial power of attorney in place, get your assets into a trust if you can swing it. If you can't, at least do a will that has some trust provisions in it for, your kids or grandkids, so that it doesn't have to come down to a court order deciding who's in charge of you and where your stuff goes. So I sent an invite to Mike if he wants to hop on here. I know he's got something coming up a little bit later. I'm going to scroll through the comments real quick and see if there's anybody that had questions. Yes, car talk with Debbie. I don't have much to say about cars, honestly. I am not mechanically inclined. We all need to recognize our limitations, everyone. Okay, Super Uber Mom is a great name. I know, I kind of like it, right? Because that's what I feel like all the time when I'm driving my kids around. Snow is not completely gone. I would show it to you, but it's really dirty and gross right now. This is the time in Michigan that the snow is starting to melt. The trees aren't budding yet, so it just is a really kind of gray thing, but it's okay. At least we have sunshine today. And no selfie lights, so you guys get what you get with the quality. Yes, baby piggies. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. Thanks, No Cap. Appreciate the compliment. Desert Sentinel, Trans Girl. Nice to see you guys. I do need to get some sort. Oh, somebody's popping in here. I see him. I need to get some sort of, So I had a person make me a nice intro, and I had one make me a nice song. I just need to get them together. But guys, as always, I always like to have a good friend on to share.
Hello. I didn't know you sent me an invite.
I can't hear you. Is it me or is it you?
Is it me? You can't hear me?
Don't screw this up, Mike.
Oh, man.
Can anybody else hear Mike? Or
Hello? Oh. I don't know what the problem is.
Mike, what are you doing? Don't ruin this.
No, I'm messing it all up.
Maybe it's me. So you guys can hear me.
Hello.
You can hear him, but I can't hear him. Mike, remember when we did this?
This is awkward.
On my laptop.
Hi, everybody.
There's more than one way to skin a cat, people. I shouldn't say that, but I'm going to do this so I can hear Mike and hear what he's saying.
Speaking of which,
my phone ready, and it's plugged in. So
the stream she was just talking about, you should see Sue and Deborah when I use the phrase
here. Oops,
circling the drain.
All right, stay tuned, guys. It's Debbie's Jankety Tech Hour, and we're going to make this happen. Okay, I'm going to mute this one, also stop the cam, but enter the studio. All right. Fantastic. Now I can hear this. I think I have to mute this one.
Hello? No? You can't hear me? No. It's muted.
You hear me?
Now I hear you. Do you hear me?
Okay. I can hear you. I had to mute the mic on my main one. This is exactly what happened last time when I tried to do one of these with you. Why?
I put my farm shirt on for the pigs.
Oh, you know what's funny?
I dressed for the live.
Okay. So here's the thing.
Never mind that I already had it on.
Screen share. It says that people can screen share.
Don't try it now. Don't try it now.
On my phone.
No, we just achieved audio. Just roll with that.
Yeah, listen, Debbie's Tech Hour is over. We're back to regular live stream. Now, I could screen share on this one because I did have some interesting videos on YouTube that I kind of saved and thought, these might be fun to look at with someone that
also stream later.
Thinks that. Yeah, we'll do something later. You mean for my car is not professional enough? Come on, man.
No, those are fun.
Down home. But no, I bought a new flannel shirt that has a Michigan M on it today. So maybe I'll wear that. for the pig live stream.
Representing the great state of Michigan. I get it.
Yeah, something like that. But I tell you, the pigs, I cannot wait till we do a stream. I'm gonna get the video all edited together and it's gonna be super cute. I was scratching ears and bellies, and they're just like dogs,
Oh,
Mike.
yeah.
And there is such thing as a teacup pig, apparently, that's like, tiny. And now I think that we need to get one.
Piglets are the best. They really are.
There was one we ended up, my friends bought it and we were looking at it, and it's like this little red pig, so cute. And it was making this noise, like this high pitched, like squeak noise. It was like just happy. And so I said, we should name it Squeaks. And I'm pretty excited about that.
Oh, so wait, you're going to the Michigan basketball game?
No, my kids are, because it was their gift from my husband's mom, their Nana, for Christmas. So, hey, thank you, super secret squirrel, interpretive dance. Yes. So she had this whole day to come over planned for them. And then, like, my son was all worried that, like, there would be a problem parking, or the weather would be crap. So I said, look, I will Uber you there. I'm a silent Uber. Like, this is your day with Nana. Go have fun. So I literally, like, rolled up, like, like legit rock stars, and tuck and roll out at the thing. They walked right in the Chrysler Center and got a cute picture from them. They're happy. So hopefully Michigan wins. But
you know me, I haven't been paying attention.
Well, I mean, you had to have at least seen that our coach is not able to coach right now, right?
Yeah, I saw there was a little.
I know.
Yeah, it's gonna happen.
Okay, so the thing about sports.
I lost you.
People get super passionate, right? Or different games this week for the Magic.
Yeah.
And so I can understand how, if you are really worked up about something, you could lose your cool. But you should never punch someone. You know what I mean?
Oh.
Like, so I feel like
I understand it.
He did the right thing by owning up and, like, taking his lumps. And
I mean, it doesn't confuse me. I'm a guy. I have testosterone. I know exactly what happened.
Have you ever seen a girl coach punch somebody? I don't know. My sister gets pretty fired up about games. When she's on the sideline, I'm like, dang, she's yelling as loud as I do. But, like, she hasn't punched anybody, so I think we're doing okay there.
That's good.
I don't think she's gotten a technical yet either, but I think if they get a technical for that, they have to go to an anger management class. So I think she's trying really hard to keep her cool so that she doesn't have to do that.
Yeah.
But in case you're wondering,
that's best to avoid it.
There are no baby goats yet, so we're still waiting.
I saw in your video they're coming. They're getting there.
It's gonna happen, man. It's gonna happen. I really
those goats have to come out.
They have to come out, and unless those goats are just obese, they have babies in them. I don't pay to do, like, a blood test to see if they're pregnant or not, because it's like, I mean, it's too late if they're. By the time you do the blood test, if they haven't caught, it's too late for fair. So I just rely on the method of, oh, they're getting bigger. I think there's babies in there. And so far it's worked for me. Except for one time.
It's worked for millennia.
I mean,
that particular method.
And honestly, they just, like, you come home. I remember in high school we had our animals for fair. Come home from school and there's, like, baby goats. Like, oh, they don't even need you. They don't need a goat doula. I want to be a goat doula, but they've proven that they don't really need me.
I think that's your thumbnail right there. I want to be.
I think it is being a goat doula.
Yeah.
If all else
put that on the thumbnail.
Work, I think that if all else fails with my job and whatnot, I can go do that. Yeah. Sure, you don't have to be licensed. You're not a vet, right? You're just, like, petting them and telling them it's okay.
Yeah, it's all good.
So what do you have going on a little bit later? Here you're streaming.
I have a little clip from Judge Gothier, but it's a Michigan judge, so you know the drill.
I like to stay away from those in case I become one sometime. Yeah,
absolutely.
Oh, David has a question for us. What fictional animal would you like to have? I mean, obviously a unicorn would be cool.
A unicorn would be cool.
Mm-hmm. Mike, you got a fictional animal?
I don't have a fictional animal handy. I'm trying to think of there was fun stuff in Harry Potter, but I can't.
Do you remember? Or do you remember? Did you, as a kid, go snipe hunting?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh
I'd
yeah.
like to have a snipe because I want to know what a snipe is.
There actually is a thing called a bird, but yeah, snipe hunting is that's not
also
what there actually is a bird called a snipe.
Really?
But that's not
that takes all
that's
the
not
fun
what's going on when
away
you go
from
snipe hunting.
No, I don't think so either. But there's jackalopes, right?
Yeah.
It's like the rabbit with the horns.
Yes.
I'd take one of those.
That's a fixture of Michigan bars.
Yeah, or Dawn's Cafe across the street from my office has a jackalope, and the kids are like, "Oh my gosh, that rabbit has horns!" I'm like, yes, it does. So, thank you, David, for the donation and the fun question.
Speaking of which, I'm sorry for screwing up. I didn't know. I didn't know that you'd sent me a link. I was just like chatting in the thing because whatever. But I'm glad I hopped on. But now I have to go. I do have to go prep my thing because I didn't have it ready.
You come in and you screw up my audio, and now you're just gonna bounce.
I know. I messed it all up.
That's okay. Thank you, A.M. Welty, for the super sticker, though. Very sweet.
We are a rambling mess when we do this. Like you guys see, like behind the scenes is pretty much like this.
Yeah, I mean, like, look, it's like, hey, Debbie, how's your audio working? Like, oh, it's on my phone. It's working really well. Like, I'm talking through the phone, but watching on my computer. So,
or when we did the last one we did on yours was Valentine's Day, and I was like literally trying to go to bed, although it was early because I was going to St. Croix the next morning. I had to go to the airport super early, and you're like me, you're like 2 minutes before you're like, hey, you wanna hop on and do a stream, and I'm like, sure.
Why not?
That's the prep. That's the prep we do for you people.
Yes, that's what we do. And then I just come up with things on the fly, like let's talk about being a goat doula. Thanks, Ann, for the support on that.
It actually is fun.
I believe is playing Illinois today. By the way, somebody asked like who they're playing, and
there we go.
Prestonic, if that's how you say it, Prestonic. You may have to unsubscribe then resubscribe because if you subscribed when I was a 4Kids channel, that's why you can't get notifications. So,
and Chesh, Yakshay
So, you hear the semi truck going by? Love parking lot streaming. But
it's a professional deal.
You know, it's super professional, and I like it. But I was talking before you came on. I don't know if you were listening. I was talking about our probate talk from yesterday, and I really do think that there are I have some devil's advocate thoughts going both ways.
I know that was kind of fun, and it generated a lot of comments.
Yeah, I started to read through them, and then I was like, you know, I should just like do a stream about this. And people had some pretty strong feelings, like you're giving him too much benefit. I'm like, yeah, I know, it's a defense attorney, and
you're kind of
but it makes you a good prosecutor
too.
when you do that too. So, but yeah, I would like to have somebody distill down that 40 hours of testimony.
Yeah, I actually really like that video, but with you and Sue getting going, I'm like, this is a seriously substantive discussion. I don't know if I can have this on my channel.
We were talking too smart for your channel. Like, no,
yeah, this
don't want to see this.
Whoa. We gotta slow down. All right,
but,
I gotta get over there. Sorry for hopping on late. I just didn't know. I was in the comments. I was watching.
Well, yes, I saw you in the comments. Now, when you leave, the question is, will I be able to have my audio back normal? So, fingers crossed, buddy.
That's a tough one.
And
you might just dual stream with your audio like that.
Hey, Debbie, who is your guest today? Debbie. Nice. Very good.
My phone.
Can't get anybody else if your phone is your guest. Like, oh, sure, yes, it's so super special. But hey, thanks for popping on anyway.
All right, nice seeing you. Go Blue.
See ya. Yes, go Blue. All right, guys, fingers crossed. I'm going to close out of my phone and see if I can make this work. All right, somebody tell me that you can still hear me. Yes, you can hear me? Maybe? Nobody's saying anything? Yeah, Debbie and Debbie. All right. Nobody's saying that you can't hear me, so I'm going to assume that you can. All right. Well, while I'm trying to figure... Okay, yes. Mark, thank you for giving me the heads up. I do want to see if I can come up with... don't mind my computer moving around. The YouTube clip that I wanted to show you guys. Log in, see the ones that I've saved. Because I don't remember what it was right now because my mind is like a squirrel, but I remember thinking this would be an interesting one to watch with people and see. Come on. All right, I'm going to flip back to you guys for a second. Yeah, my video is probably flaky. You know, that Ann Arbor Wi-Fi, probably not the best. Hey, Terry, nice to see you. All right. Thanks for all the yeses, guys. Appreciate it. Yeah, boo on Wisconsin, Taco. I agree. I knew I liked you for a good reason. Okay. Where do I find my saved ones? Probably my channel. All right. Stay tuned for a second because it's probably going to start playing my regular clip. Playlists, maybe. Liked videos? No, that's not it. Well, I'm really like knocking it out of the park right here now, guys. Seriously. But you're sticking with me, so I'm going to see if I can find something interesting for us to watch together. For some reason, it doesn't have the ones that I've saved other than on my phone. Super annoying. Okay. Taco doesn't kill puppies. You better not anyway. Let's see. Wi-Fi is never great for upload. Good to know. I wonder if I try to play something, if it's going to just be crazy. Oh, the video's out of sync. Fantastic. Well, I mean, I guess it keeps going from 4 bars to 1 bar on my Wi-Fi on my car. So guess you get what you get in Michigan, even in the urban areas, not so much rural areas. So, questions, anybody? What do you guys want to talk about? Invited the Court Friends Facebook page over. Oh, what's the Court Friends Facebook page? I want to know about these things. Streaming from the car. You know, usually people get in trouble if they're appearing from the car, but it works for me today. Anyway. Okay. Did you hear Judge M mention a Judge Welty? Yes, Judge Welty was the former district court judge that was with Judge Middleton. He then retired, and that's where Judge Pattison ran and received the top of votes and is now the district court judge where Judge Welty was. I know, I should sit on the roof of my car. I just like open the sunroof and see if it works. That'll really get people looking. I'll probably get arrested then, so let's maybe not. Texas CPS Court Friends. I'm gonna have to look that up. It sounds fun. I mean, just what I need is more things to look at to spend my day, I swear. Oh, you want to see Tim George? Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know if I can really put any of my local court people on. I mean, Mike could probably do it, or Natalie, but for me to do it, I think might cause some issues. You know, can't be showing favoritism or something to people. Is it a crime to sit on the roof of your car? No, but I just don't want to draw too much attention to hanging out in the parking lot. I'm loitering, right? Is that what I think I might be loitering? Okay. Cartnark? What is that? I don't know what that is. So 5,000 subs. I'm not there yet, guys. So I don't know. I think that if I get there, that deserves a live stream from the ocean side when I'm down in Fort Lauderdale, Miami. So we need to get there by St. Patty's Day. If you've got a friend or like a kid or something that would subscribe, that'd be cool. Oh, Letha, you made it. Sorry you've been sick, but I'm glad you're here. Yeah, don't tell Judge that I'm loitering in a parking lot because he would, his kids, a few of his kids, one of his kids, maybe more, went to Michigan. So he's maybe watching the game. Is anybody watching the game? Do we know how it's going? I just got to figure out how to go pick those people back up. Like, I'm not a legit Uber or Lyft or whatever. So I'm just going to pull up there like I know what I'm doing and have them hop in. A cart narc is a person who yells at people for leaving their grocery carts. I don't yell at people, but I do get angry about it. I mean, not angry enough to like do anything, but like I will go put the cart away. I don't know. It's not too difficult. 2318 Illinois. Don't worry. We got plenty of time. This is like early in the game. Oh, Letha, thank you. Husband and daughter. Sweet. 2 more subs, guys. See? Yeah. All right, Uber on the piece of paper. Also, I think at one point I mentioned this, but now maybe it's the time for it. We're talking about Uber. A couple years ago during Magic Week, which is like a big festival, magicians from all over the world come to our tiny town of Colon. I want to say our population is generally like around 1,200, maybe 1,400. You can Google it if you really care too much, but small. And during Magic Week, hundreds of extra people come. And because we don't have hotels in Colon, like there's not even a bed and breakfast in Colon, I take that back. I think Palmetto Lake Lodges turns into like a hotel during that week. But anyway, the magicians and magic enthusiasts will stay with people at their private homes. And they generally, if it's a magician that is doing the stage show, which the stage show is held at the high school, we have like a nice stage that's been there for years and it's got, probably secret trapdoors and stuff that we're not supposed to know about. If they are one of the stage shows, the magic convention person sets them up to stay somewhere. I think the magic company pays for it, but it's not a ton. My in-laws, because they have a good sized house and no kids at home, they have people stay with them. But we don't have rental cars in Colon either. So there was an Amish guy who decided he would make an Amish Uber. And he literally took his horse and buggy and put a white sign with black lettering, Amish Uber. I want to say it was like $5 a ride. Not joking. And it actually went kind of well for him. People thought it was really cool. Most people have not ridden in an Amish buggy. I have not ridden in an Amish buggy. But after a few days of doing it, he got a little lax, I guess I'll say, and decided that he could fit more people in his Amish Uber and might make more money, right? If he sat on top of the Amish buggy and, just directed the horse that way. Well, the problem was the horse spooked and took off during one of the runs downtown Colon, and he fell off. And then the horse just went haywire, running everywhere, sideswiped a car that was parked downtown. I gotta turn my car back on. Sideswiped a parked car, and then the people that were in the Amish Uber were not trained in how to maneuver, horse and buggy. So it was a very bad situation, and they did finally get the horse to stop down by the elementary school, but it kind of put a stop to the Amish Uber. I think that the local police were like, this is probably not a good idea. So there you go. There was, in fact, an Amish Uber. If you Google it, there were some news stories about it. So, and I think the firsthand accounts from the people that were stuck in the buggy. So check it out. Terry, I had not followed up on the movie Popcorn Shooter. Terry, I can send you a link if you want to hop on here. Gosh, I didn't realize that. Huh. Terry, I'm going to send you a link in case you do want to hop on. The Popcorn Shooter, really, like they bought the self-defense thing, huh? Oh, hey, Dale. I remembered your name. Look at that. Squirrel brain, but sometimes I can find a nut if I'm a blind squirrel. Yes, the magicians could not make the horse disappear or slow down. And honestly, I don't think it was magicians that were riding. It was just like, you know, people in town to watch the magic shows. So made it a little difficult. All right, Terry, I'm just going to copy this, maybe. Super technical, you guys. Look at this. Like a pro. Get Terry on here to talk with me about it. Because I want to know what the heck happened. All right, Terry. My first text that came up was you and Natalie. So I doubt Natalie's probably watching me. She's like a million other things to do. But I just sent a text to you. So maybe you can hop on. A doober. I don't know if I could say doober. That's like sounds like goober. So I don't know. Maybe that'd be a good name for it. Davis Uber, Doober. Honestly, though, I said to my kids, like, look, when you're 16, that's a legit job for a small town during a festival or anytime. You guys could be Uber drivers. I mean, I wouldn't want them just driving anybody. They would, I don't know. I thought about that. Okay, if they like travel in pairs, right? That way it's safe. And they would just drive like our friends and family and people that we know. That way nothing happens. But, you know, kids got to make a buck somehow. Yeah, Captain Cactus, you feel me. They some of the locals call it Freak Week, which I don't appreciate because, you know, obviously negative connotations. But if you are in town during Magic Festival and you go up to Curly's, which is the bar, or the American Legion, which opens to the public as a bar, they have like a little like kitchen concession type thing. You can see some of the best close-up sleight of hand magic that you will see in your life. It is amazing. Need a CDL. I think you would need some sort of like a chauffeur's license. So I don't know what the rules are for that. I got a few years. My oldest is not even 13 yet. So that's something that I'll figure out. How do you find out about the new laws that Michigan state legislators pass? If you go to michigan.gov, or type in MCL search Michigan, that'll pull up the state's website for all of our statutes. And on the left-hand side, there's like copies of bills and things that have been proposed, things that have been passed. So you should be able to find what you need there. Yeah, some of the Uber drivers that I've had were sketchy, to say the least. Do I have problems with animals and things vanishing? No, I don't have things vanishing that week. Super Secret Squirrel, you are. You should ask them if they know where Colon, Michigan is. If they don't, they might not really be a magician. Serious. Oh, Mike's going live. He did say something about 2:45. So I didn't see Mike. Yeah, Mike was just on Dale for a few minutes because per usual, I just like wing it like last minute with everything. But Terry's here. So I'm going to pop her in here in a second. Let's see if hers is able to have sound. Oh gosh, am I going to have to do my sound trick again? Oh, Lordy. I may have to make a plan to do a separate stream with Terry. Stickley does magic tricks. Yes, he is a legit magician. Sideshow. Yes, he does it. Not at court, though. I mean, not that I've seen any. Okay. Well, guys, I don't think it's going to work for me to get Terry in here. Probably because my Wi-Fi is not great where I'm at. So, Terry, I'm sorry. But if you are doing something on that case soon, I do want to know because I want to watch. And I can be a part of it if you want. I don't care. It just depends on my schedule. But, all right, let me get to the last couple of comments here. And then I think we're going to have to hop over to Mike's, guys. No, the people, Letha, people aren't lying about the service. It's terrible. Michigan is like terrible Wi-Fi. All right, guys. We should all go over and watch Mike since I can't be on it anyway. That's right, Terry. I know you tried. I think it's me, not you. So don't worry. It's definitely something we'll have to work around. But guys, while I'm watching Mike, I'm going to edit my pig videos from the little baby pig sale. And fingers crossed, I can get a good signal to share that, and we'll do it as a premiere because Mike promised me that he would be on because I want to see his face when he sees what a legitimate show pig sale has and how much these pigs go for. It's insane. So love you guys all too. Thank you so much. Thanks for the super chat, super stickers. You guys are awesome as always. And I'll try to do something maybe later tonight, maybe tomorrow. You know, I like to keep you guys on your toes. Just like whenever I can get a decent signal. So yeah, Captain Cactus, thank you for the reminders. Hit that like button if you could, maybe share. Remember, once I get to 5K, we'll do like a beachside celebration. You'll get to meet my friend Charla, who I'm going down to see, my friend Kendra, who I adore and has never flown before, and I'm taking her on her first flight. So maybe a live stream from the Detroit airport when we go to leave so that we can all give Kendra like good juju for her first flight. So all right, guys, take care, and I will see you guys next time.